This car is just absolutely filthy. I don't know how well it comes off on camera, but we need to go get her cleaned literally right now. I hate it when it does that like spotty kind of rain that I don't even know how to explain it. Like it rains for like an hour and my car is dusty and it just like cakes the car in leprosy or whatever the heck is all over it. So I don't know. We're gonna go get her clean. We're gonna go get her looking nice and spiffy, as we like to say over here. So let's go. I don't like to start things off in a negative way, but I just have to say how horrible the people are in my town at driving. Like, I don't know if it's just my area where I live, but the people absolutely suck. Like a car just now literally didn't even look either way and just pulls out in front of the car in front of me. Like, how do these people pass their driver's test being this bad? I can't even, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense to me. We need to be somewhere like Germany where it's like extremely difficult to get their license, and we need that here because we would probably have a lot less terrible drivers, but who knows, maybe Germany has it just as bad. So we got the car nice and clean. She's looking pretty good. And I think probably my biggest goal for this car is I've never really like built a car before. And I feel like this is a great candidate to do so. Like, this car is just, I'm so in love. It's got such a good motor, and I think it's really deserving of a cool build. Maybe doing something like suspension, doing something like wheels, or just doing something, I don't know, just something super unique that you don't see that often, I guess. Like, I don't know, something crazy, like if we can afford it, maybe going a little bit thicker, because obviously these 245s, 255s ain't gonna cut it. We need something huge. We need something like the M2, but with just something with a B58 in it, because the B58 is just so good. So, I don't know. Maybe we do something really cool with this car. I made the same mistake again as last time of forgetting my drying rags. So we're gonna hope that the ceramic coating does their job and it still comes out kind of not super spotty afterwards, but you know, hey, it happens, whatever. It do be like that. I just need to go run a couple errands, and I was like, you know, let's bring the vlog along. Let's go for a quick jaunt in the 240, just cause, you know, why not, right? I got some buddies in their G in front of me that I thought I recognized it, but I couldn't tell if I did or not. I was like, hey, I think I know them. Shout out to Peter. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to go on a drive with the camera and the car a little bit. I want to be more consistent with uploading. I really, really like filming videos and editing them. It's just something that I've obviously done for a long time. I think I'm coming up on like 8 years being on YouTube, which is kind of insane. I've never really taken it seriously per se, and I don't want to take it seriously. I want to take it as it's my fun hobby to do and combine it with cars, because I always love doing it and I've always loved sharing all that with everybody and anybody, and that's what's so cool. I love showing the videos to my family and friends, especially my mom, because she liked my last shout out in my last video. So shout out to you, Mom. You're the strongest, most greatest woman I know. Here we are. We're gonna go for a little quick send on this back road here. I hope it comes off on camera how good this car is. I took this road recently in the TypeR with Joey, and we're gonna refilm it because I got this mount set up and I really want to put him and this mount and us in the car together and talk again. But gosh, this car is so, oh, it's so good. I spent a lot of time trying to pick what car I wanted to get in place of my E90. This is probably the perfect upgrade. If you're not gonna want any sort of M car, you want a daily driver, you want to be able to take your car to work and back on top of taking it out on some spirited drives, this is perfect. This is what the M Lites are for, and in my opinion, this is the best M Lite you can get over something like the M235i or even the M550i. Sorry, Kevin, this is just better. Like, I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh. The B58 just pulls and pulls and pulls. It's so good, and it's everything that I would hoped it would be. And I recently drove with a friend in his 440, and we were just in awe of the difference between this car versus that car, because this car is so much more playful. It's a whole different animal almost. It almost feels like a completely different motor. It's just the way that this one is tuned compared to the other ones just makes it such a great driving experience, because I don't have to be in the most optimal gear all the time, because there's just always power. And gosh, the way that this car handles, especially with the new tires on it, with some new rear tires as well, I won't be all squirrely in the back end. I love the way that this car looks. I love the way that it drives. I love the way that it sounds. The interior is amazing. You can hang ducks, obviously, duck plug. If you want one of these, they're in the description down below. And pick yourself one up, you know, like let's make it like a thing. I want to get another duck as well and kind of spread it out to the homies and pick one up for everybody, because I think they're kind of cool. Man, the interior on this car is so good as well. The transmission, it's everything that I wanted my E90 to be, but just better than I expected. Like, this is just such a good car, and I'm so in love with it. And I tell that to everybody when they ask me about it, because I'll tell them, they'll be like, oh, what do you think about it? I tell them I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love. Oh my gosh. All right, that's enough before we get arrested. Oh, man, what a car. What a car.
But I can't keep holding on, and we just keep slipping away.